So, I currently work at a very small local sandwich shop. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it, but it's called Jersey Mike's. What, did you really think I was going to say Subway? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to JWC Vids. My name is Judah Culp, and you've probably noticed by now, if you've been watching my channel up to this point, that I do not have enough views, subscribers, likes, anything like that to go full-time with YouTube. So you're probably wondering,
how does this guy make money?
well, I am once again here to come to the rescue by telling you all the story of how I got my job and the experiences I've had with it. Jersey Mike's subs. However, before we get into that, I would once again like to ask you guys to do me the favor of hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and turning on the notification bell. Look guys, I eat a lot of giant number 17s. No onions, no peppers, add bacon. But if you want to see me eat one on camera, then make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm a big eater and I will kindly do that on camera and make myself sick. So please, like and subscribe. Now, let's get into the story about my workplace. So before I begin, I would just like to say everything I'm going to share about my workplace is not going to be fully put into this video. If it does well enough, I will make more parts for this video and talk more about my workplace. But work is such a broad topic for me, considering I've been working at this job for a year, so I am definitely not going to be able to cram all of this into a video, or this will be like 3 hours long. Just so you know. Okay, now I'm actually going to get started. Thank you for waiting. So let's rewind time to November, December of 2020, where I was looking for my first job in the first place. So one day my mom was just like, hey Judah, let's go visit Jersey Mike's. I've been wanting to visit there for a while and I haven't been there before. And I was like, okay. So we walked in, we ordered our subs, we sat down, and when we got them, my order was wrong. Yeah, it was wrong. But they kindly remade my sub and I was happy because it tasted delicious, and I know that mistakes happen. After that experience, we realized they were hiring, and mom was like, do you want to try, working here? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. Because I had tried Publix before and they turned me down. And unironically, this Jersey Mike's was literally across from the Publix that turned me down. So a few days later, we walked into Jersey Mike's and we were like, hey, I'm interested in applying. And Simone, who was an employee at the time, said, hey, so have him memorize the menu and then come back when he has. And we were like, great, I'll memorize the menu, because memorizing is actually one of my strengths. And to this day, I still have the menu memorized. Ham, turkey, and roast beef and provolone, tuna fish, veggie, club sub, club supreme, Jersey Shore's favorite, super sub, original Italian, Mike's Famous Philly, Chipotle, the Big Kahuna, chicken Philly, buffalo chicken, chicken bacon ranch, Chipotle chicken, and the chicken kahuna. Or the Big Kahuna chicken, or whatever it's called. So I learned all that, I memorized the menu, and then I walked in when the manager was here, and she was like, so, did you memorize the menu? And I was like, mm-hmm. And she was like, great, you're hired. What? I am not even joking. No interview or anything. She just hired me right on the spot. And I was like, great. That's awesome. But also I was just kind of shocked I didn't need to be at an interview or answer any more questions or anything like that. But there I had it. There was my job. And so began my career. So technically that's how I got my job. But I also want to talk about a few people. The first of which being my boss, Ashley, the woman who hired me right on the spot when I told her I had memorized the menu. Every time I see her or work a shift with her, she's always strict and justified, she's very funny and has a good sense of humor, and she teaches me something new and how to improve each time I make a mistake. It's not like she gets mad at me for it, it's just that, maybe she's a little frustrated, but she, just kind of says, you know what, it's okay, you'll learn next time, because we all make mistakes. And you know what, I kind of appreciate that in a boss, not someone who says okay, you actually suck. Nobody wants a boss like that, am I right? I also have some coworkers that I really like. My number one is Thomas, who talks to me about gaming and is just really relatable. And then Gigi's really awesome too, because she's really nice and she listens to me when I talk. I also want to give some shout outs to some other coworkers I really like too, like Eric, Matt, and Orion. And a lot of you other guys are also really fun to work with too. Okay, this wouldn't be a good work YouTube video if I didn't have some work stories to go along with it. So I got a few up my sleeve for you guys. So this first work story takes place at the very beginning of my Jersey Mike's career, when I was still getting into the gist of everything. So I was on the front line, and Simone, who I think was my shift lead at the time, gave me a ticket and was like, hey, remember when you're sprinkling this sub to put banana peppers on it? They want banana peppers on this. It says it in the extras right here. And I was like, okay, got it, banana peppers. So, I was sprinkling the sub, putting lettuce on it, tomatoes, stuff like that, and I was like, okay, it's all good. Guess what I forgot to add to it? And then as I was wrapping it up, I was like, I forgot the banana peppers. And so I quickly unwrapped it, and I looked under it, no banana peppers, and I realized I had forgotten. So I ran back to the sprinkle board, grabbed some banana peppers, and put them on the 4 halves of the giant sub, and wrapped it back up. And then Simone came back out, and she was like, hey, did you remember to put banana peppers on that? And I was like, yeah. After that, I was pretty shook, because, that had been, the first time I had, kind of messed up a sub, and when I realized I hadn't put the banana peppers on, I was like, what if I had, given it out and the order was wrong and stuff like that? Because, that kind of would have been bad, and I would have messed up one of my first online orders ever, or something like that. Okay, so one time, this lady walked in, and she was like, hey, so what's a regular size sub look like? And so we showed her a regular, and then she straight up went, oh. She quite literally walked out the door without saying another word. It was hilarious. It's one of my personal favorite memories, and I wanted to share it in this video. Okay, final story for this video. So I love the Mike's Famous Philly, especially without onions and peppers, because who wants that? That stuff's gross. Anyways, I loved it. I would try to get one every time I came in, and it was always so delicious. And I think Ashley knew that too. So she walked up to me and was like, if you use a different accent or voice than the one you normally have when a customer comes in and out of the store, I will literally get you a free sub. And I was like, deal. So literally the next customer came in and I was like, come on, sir, how you doing today? Are you gonna want lettuce and tomatoes on that? Oh yeah, no problem, sir, I got you. Is this for here to go? Here's your receipt, man. You have a good one. I was laughing, my boss was laughing, my coworkers were laughing, and even my customers were smiling. And not gonna lie, that felt good. To make people happy and smile and laugh, and to get a Philly afterwards, because dang, those things are good. So, to conclude, my job has been an adventure. Has it had its moments? Yeah. Have there been people that have hurt me? Yeah, but overall, it's been a great experience, and I'm happy to have made a year full of memories with my boss, my coworkers, and friends I've made along the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this work video, I will definitely make a part 2. So please, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you all in the next video. Capiche?